The creation of a WWE action figure is a complex and meticulous process that combines the art of design, production engineering, and close collaboration with WWE itself. In recent years, the company Mattel has been mainly responsible for bringing these collectible versions of the superstars to life. But years ago, it was other brands that turned future WWE superstars into action figures. Make yourselves comfortable because now I'll stop talking and today I'll show you how WWE action figures are made. The process can be divided into several key stages, from conceptualization to when the product reaches the shelves. First, we move on to the concept and approval phase. Everything starts with selecting the superstar and the specific moment you want to capture. An iconic outfit, or perhaps a special appearance of the superstar that you want to recreate as a toy. The design team reviews photographs, videos, and official sketches of the superstar to determine the exact outfit. The logos, accessories like belts, jackets, and also the hairstyle. To ensure accuracy and proportion, the superstar is taken to a scanning session. 3D laser scanning technology is used to digitally capture the wrestler's exact physique, bone structure, and, crucially, the shape of his head. For sculpting, this has been done for many years. I want it to be with Jakks Pacific since 1999. Although obviously technology has advanced, and that has allowed scans today to be much more realistic. Before moving forward with all the concepts, including the preliminary clothing designs and the selection of the facial expression, they must be approved by the WWE marketing department, and often by the superstar himself. Once the scan data is available, the real design work begins. This is the element that for many is the most critical. Digital artists refine the 3D scan to give it the desired expression, which can be serious, shouting, smiling, or angry. In short, they make sure that the details of the hair and facial features are accurate. Then, the location of the articulation points is planned. Basic figures can have 10 to 14 points, while elite lines or collector's editions can have more than 25 points, including double-jointed knees and joints in the chest. For this, a software called computer-aided design is used, which specializes in computer-aided design, to ensure that the pieces fit and move without breaking. Every accessory included from the championship, the boots, the jacket, the interchangeable hands, etc. A separate piece is digitally modeled that will be attached to the base body. Then, with the digital design finalized, the process becomes physical. The first prototypes are 3D printed to check the size, proportion, and functionality of the joints. These prototypes are called engineering figures, and this is considered the most expensive step since the digital models are used to machine or cut the high-precision steel molds, as each body part, the torso, arms, legs, or hands, requires its own mold. In the factory, which is located in Asia, different types of molten plastic are injected into the steel molds. Plastics like ABS or even polyvinyl chloride. The color of the base plastic is chosen to match the desired skin tone. The figure comes to life through painting and decoration. The faces are often painted using a technique called tampography, where a silicone pad transfers ink from an engraved cliché directly onto the injected plastic piece, ensuring precision in the eyes, eyebrows, and lips. Logos, tattoos, and outfit details are also applied using tampography, or in some cases with decals or manual painting. For the finest details, a team of operators assembles the different body parts by hand. Joining the torso with the legs, inserting the joints, and so on, as well as dressing the figure with soft accessories, fabric clothing, or a flexible plastic jacket if it has one. The final stage focuses on the finished product. The box art is designed, including promotional images of the superstar, the WWE logo, and safety warnings. The figure and its accessories are carefully placed inside the transparent plastic mold called a blister and sealed to the cardboard box. After that, rigorous inspections are carried out to ensure that the molding, painting, and assembly meet the high standards before global shipment to retailers. In summary, a WWE action figure goes from being a digital concept based on a 3D scan to becoming a complex toy that is molded, painted, and assembled, which takes approximately 12 to 18 months from conception to being on a store shelf. Now, if we move on to the direct marketing of the figures, it's important to highlight the creation of WWE figures. It's a global process that is mainly divided into two major locations: the creative heart in the United States and the production force in Asia. Most of the initial magic happens at Mattel's global headquarters in El Segundo, California. This is where digital sculptors and graphic designers work, using cutting-edge technology to turn 3D scans of the wrestlers into toy models. These offices decide which wrestlers and accessories are included in each wave. WWE representatives often visit or communicate with this headquarters to give the final approval on the faces and outfits. Once the design is ready in California, the digital files and prototypes are sent to Southeast Asia for mass production. For decades, the vast majority of the figures have been manufactured in specialized plants in China. Here you can find the huge steel molds, where the steel molds are injected. True effects process. Printing the faces to make them look real. The true effects process refers to the digital printing of the faces so they look realistic. It's done in these factories using high-precision machines. From the ports of Asia, the figures travel in containers to Mattel's distribution centers around the world. One of the largest logistics centers for the American market is located in San Bernardino, California. And it's from there that they are shipped to stores like Walmart, Target, or Amazon, and from there they go directly to your collection. Although Mattel is the current manufacturer, the WWE offices, where the licenses are managed, are in Stanford, Connecticut. That's where the contracts are signed that allow a figure to exist. And what did you think of this video? Are figures really an art?